President Biden and Vice President Harris are about to make their first joint appearance since Biden dropped out of the race last month. In just over an hour, they will be touting their historic announcement today on slashing drug prices for people who are on Medicare.
President Biden says his administration has struck a deal with big pharmaceutical companies for the first time ever to lower the cost of some of the most common and expensive medications. That includes drugs to treat diabetes, arthritis, cancer, heart disease, blood clots, and a few others. NBC News health and medical reporter Berkeley Lovelace Jr. joins us now. Berkeley, President Biden says these price cuts are ultimately going to help millions of seniors as well as other people who are on Medicare to help save them more than $1 billion in out-of-pocket costs. How big of a deal is that? What does that look like in the day-to-day?
Yeah, so this is a pretty big deal for patients. Never before has Medicare been able to negotiate drug prices directly with drug companies. So there are more than 65 million people on Medicare, and there are tens of millions of people who take these medications. And about 1 in 7 older adults say that they're struggling to take medications. And so these look like pretty big discounts. So if you look, for example, Novolog, a diabetes treatment from Novo Nordisk, will cost $119 a day. Down from a list price of $495. Another drug, Aliquis, a blood thinner, will cost $231, down from a price of $521. And about 4 million people take this medication. Another medication, Imbruvica, a blood cancer drug, will cost around $9,000, and that's down from $14,000. And so these prices won't go into effect until 2026, but the Biden administration is projecting that the out-of-pocket cost savings for Medicare users will be $1.5 billion, and also it is expected to save the program $6 billion as well.
That is significant savings affecting millions of people. Berkeley, what are the drug companies saying about all of this, the response? Are we expecting lawsuits? I mean, we've got a whole year until this is supposed to take effect.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things going on. So the drug makers have been trying to fight this in court. This is a provision in the Inflation Reduction Act that was passed in 2022, and so the drug companies have been in court trying to dismantle that, but so far they've been unsuccessful. So that could, at one point, compromise or jeopardize the negotiations, but the negotiations are still ongoing. And so after these first 10 drugs next year, the government will announce another 15 drugs up for negotiation. And then the year after that, they will announce 15 drugs for 2028. And then after that, each year after, they will announce 20 more drugs. And there's also a little bit of uncertainty about with the upcoming election. So it's unclear whether or not if President Donald Trump is elected back into the office, whether or not he would want to dismantle or weaken the law as well.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.